I hear you, Kenny. We are officially live.
Yup.
Stupid.
Ken, you got a huge lag.
Do I?
Oh, no, you don't.
No, you're good.
I was in my settings messing with stuff.
Yeah, you sound fine.
Can you go to Ren settings? Ren's currently muted. Use your cell phone, Ryan.
So, Ray, what I
Just
had to do is
do
change
it.
mine on my volume or my system sounds. And then in Discord, I had to change it to default. I couldn't pick my headset. I don't know why that didn't work.
Yeah, choose default, Ryan. Also, make sure your shit's not muted. Jackass.
Radio check.
Is that him?
Yeah, we got you.
Oh, and Brady's in the chat already. God, we're slowly amassing an army. We're gonna own YouTube in just a few moments. All right, so we're waiting on John.
Oh, looks like John might be coming in.
Is that him?
I'm going to turn a couple of you up. Ian, say something?
Oh,
What's
Johnny BLLC.
Did he incorporate his own name?
All right, so it looks like I can't join from multiple locations.
What are you trying to do?
Oh, you're talking about for your phone. Yeah, I think to use your camera from a... That's not going to work. You have to use...
It's a pick one.
Yeah, like your phone or your computer.
I'll be
Hammond's
the
looks all
voice.
right. You can use your phone.
Gee.
Where's Steven at?
Ren.
What's he doing?
He said all me now. I don't even know what that means.
He should be able to
you
just
meant
join
call.
the call. Yeah, he should be able to just click the button to join.
Oh, we're just missing Wright too. I guess Wright didn't really say join. I guess.
Are we really missing him now?
Oh. All right, so that's John. John's here. I guess I'll give a little intro. Champions here. We went over our stream last time, or went over the games last stream. The commissioner, Mr. John Burden, wanted to step in, have a few words. He feels like he might need to set the record straight or point some things out here. So we're going to give him the floor. We're going to let him start. We're going to see what he has to say. I'm sure it's all fake news. It's all lies. But we'll give him the floor anyways. Go ahead, John.
Well, gentlemen, first off, thank you for having me. It's a real honor
Of course,
and
of
privilege.
course.
I've only poured the biggest glass of wine ever for this evening.
That's fair.
As you do.
Got a twisted tea in honor of the
Hey.
Wiffle ball.
You know, we're working
Down
diligently on that sponsorship. We got to sew that up.
Being the best commissioner in Wiffle, I'm sure you'll get it.
I wasn't
mean,
sure. Were we supposed to shotgun a beer before we did this, or?
I mean, I generally do, but you know, to each their own. No, I think the tournament went really well. The Tropics pride ourselves on towing the line between professionalism and shenanigans. And if we're not improving to increase in one way or the other, then I would call it a loss. But this tournament turned out real well. A lot of engagement and a very increased skill level all across the board. Hey, what's up, Ren?
He currently can't hear you. Or he can't talk. He had to figure out his voice settings.
Okay. It's all right. He's got that Shawn Michaels slick hair back, though. Appreciate it. No, I've had nothing but positive feedback from all the players. moving forward. We're working on the Classic, bringing the Classic back. Somewhere around May is our estimated time frame.
That's a good day.
So, yeah, it won't be 2,000 degrees. It'll still be hot. Don't get me wrong. It's Texas in May.
It'll still be all right.
It's gonna be
As long
hot.
as you don't do like April or March, I can't do it.
But yeah, that's general feedback. I don't know what all shenanigans you guys want to get into, but Nick, the floor is back to you, my friend.
Thank you, John. Do Hammond and Kenny want to say anything because they weren't here last time? They want to talk about how awesome we were?
It was a lot of fun.
It was pretty solid. Definitely had a lot of fun too. I'm glad that shenanigans didn't get us kicked out.
Yeah.
I
I will say
I'm ready for the next one.
the 3-team playoff thing was definitely legit. I would say if there is like a tiebreaker, I would say probably keep that in.
Dude,
That
yeah, I 100% agree with that. That's like that causes so much drama and so much excitement. John, what's the league's feeling on the tiebreaker situation?
Pretty sure everyone hated it, except for us.
Everyone hated it. Excuse me. Everybody but the Clash in the Cold champions had nothing but disdain for that. I don't think it was bad on the fly, but as far as moving forward for the next one, I don't know if time constraints will allow for that, but we'll have stronger, more efficient tiebreakers. I'm pulling up the stats. I don't know if you guys can actually see me or not. But...
No, I did wanted to point out. I know there's some rumors among the league that they're gonna look at like total runs scored as one of the tie-breaking things to look at. The only thing I would say is that like it's kind of difficult because some teams like will face another team's best pitcher, and then other teams will face like their second or third pitcher. So I'm not quite sure how accurate total runs scored would be.
I agree with you, and I think we've kind of gone away from that. The two main contenders we're looking at right now for tie-breaking scenarios, obviously, if you have the one-on-one tie advantage, you're going to win, right?
Yeah, head-to-head.
Yeah, head-to-head. We're looking at runs allowed. So that kind of puts you in a position where your defense and your overall pitching staff has to put up or shut up. And the other thing is the power score, which we haven't really ironed out, didn't really implement. I have the stats for it, but it's not there yet.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a custom formula you're working on?
Yeah, it is. Let me open up another Excel chart because we're all about Excel.
Does YouTube followers factor in?
I mean, not yet, not currently. No, we'll get with our R&D group and see what we can do.
That was like a hard 7 that we had.
We're trying to strongly weight this towards us.
Yeah, and like how about the team that brings in the most fans from around the community?
You realize half the teams are from my community, right?
Yeah, but if it wasn't
but
for
if
us...
we get the fans from your community, they count for us.
I mean, if you rally our competition against us, no. Power score is basically you get 1 point for a win, half a point for a tie, and that gives you your whole number, your runs scored +1. Divide that by your runs allowed +1. You divide that by 10, it gives you a decimal point, and then you divide that whole shebang over total games played. So you get a nice little 5 to 7 digit number.
I have no idea what that means if I didn't write it down in front of me.
It's math.
I don't really
we'll
like
start
math,
at the beginning.
John. I gotta be honest with you.
Let's just throw that shit right out.
So
to your credit,
good.
you know, taking into account the previous tournament that I've grouped you in at, I added those stats plus the stats of this tournament. You're at a .51 versus the Tropics .81.
We don't count the first tournament towards our stats.
You should. It brings your stats up
Really?
a little bit.
Just from crushing that one team by like 20 runs?
Yeah, my home run.
Yeah, a lot of runs were scored in that tournament.
Yeah.
Oh, look who it is.
Oh yeah.
The whole team's
Let's
here.
freaking
The
go.
whole team's here.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad you guys could skip out on practicing to come talk to me.
Practice.
We don't practice.
What we do for practice, John says, is just messing around, which still counts as practice. If you get together and hit the wiffle ball in y'all's custom field, that's practice.
The most important thing we practice is the mental game,
Wait,
Don,
wait,
which
you won?
obviously we dominate at.
Look, practice like you play, okay? Don't go out there sober, swinging a yellow piece of plastic.
You think we're sober during practice? Absolutely not. Right doesn't come unless we feed them beers.
Yeah,
That's
I
actually
gotta have
back.
I got that .07. It's solid.
Hey, John,
is
that
that
kid
your
who
ERA
showed up.
or your BAC?
We actually don't let him get on the field unless we have the breathalyzer. He's got to blow a certain level.
And then I got one in my car too, so it's kind of like a double whammy.
Hey, you know, one's sponsored by the state.
The other's sponsored by
Good.
you, bro.
John,
Hey, John, that kid who showed up, was that somebody who knew where Chunk's field was? Because how did he find out where the tournament was through the YouTube?
We have
Dream.
no idea.
Still a mystery. All right.
All right, so we think,
I think they lived around there.
yeah, I think they live around the corner, and he spotted us. And he may know like somebody that was out there, or his dad did. He was accompanied. There was not an unaccompanied minor at this tournament. I want that on the record.
he must have heard us yelling about streaming
Well,
or
yeah.
something.
Daryl's not allowed within like certain feet of
I gotta be honest
like
though,
her?
I kind of want to push pretty hard for the playoff game for ties. It's just.
I mean, we can float it out. That's why we have the
Captain
meetings,
yeah,
captains meetings.
for sure.
So we
Me,
get
I mean,
all of our
really,
yelling out
those-
there.
me and Ian are gonna lobby hard for that.
It comes down, like he said, to time. I mean, if you got to have a backup plan in case you run out of time too.
Yeah,
But how often is a 3-team tiebreaker gonna happen unless it's just us
Shit.
that brings that weird stuff
Also,
out?
you said the whole tournament was against the tiebreaker, but the Squatches should have liked it because they got an extra game as well. They got the little breath of life
Oh,
through the
yeah,
tournament.
yeah,
Oh,
as
they
well.
were going for it.
It was Squatches and you guys that were for it, and the other team was not. And
Yeah, y'all would have beat the other team. I
2-1.
Yeah, Orange. I can see Orange should have a gripe for sure.
They are a stout team, especially when their pitching's on.
Dude, yeah,
It's filthy.
yeah,
That was-
absolutely.
So I didn't get you timestamps, and I apologize, but I did rewatch some of it for specific things, and in the first game, I want to say it was Best Buds Club versus the Squatches,
Yep.
and Best Buds Club, their first tournament out, you know, true Cinderella story coming out of nowhere. They're one of their pitchers is just throwing filth. I think
Disgusting.
that's actually what I wrote it down as like the filth monster or something. And so he's going against, I think it was my cousin, and he pitches 3 inside strikes. The first 2 are off the inside of the strike zone. The second one, he just catches him swinging. And it's just like, what do you do when they click in just so perfectly?
Yeah.
And then 2 innings later, he tees up another one of their batters, or I guess 1 inning later, tees up their batter, and does the same thing. Throws, I think it was a ball, and then 2 strikes right off the inside, and then has the audacity to float a slider down the middle. And the thing moves from one side of the screen to the other, and you just see the batter chase it all the way across and just whiff. It was straight garbage that he was throwing, and it was amazing.
Now, John.
Shout out to the Best Buds Club. Great name.
I think we also need some clarification on the running to first base ruling.
Yes, on that. I've reviewed the tape, and I don't think that there's enough evidence to overturn the referee's rule.
Oh my God, this is the most home cooking I've ever heard of in my life.
It's a judgment call, man. It's a judgment call. We're gonna have flags at the next tournament. Is that what we're gonna go tape?
Yes, let's get challenge flags because we're gonna be streaming it, so we can like literally go to the booth.
Can you imagine how many flags would have been thrown by us?
You get like 2 a turn.
Well, you gotta
or
limit.
something. Yeah.
You guys would have been out of flags game 1.
Oh no, it wouldn't have mattered. We still would have been throwing them.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Oh,
You don't have to. You don't have to acknowledge it. We'll still throw them. We'll bring our own.
Did they bring the flags from home, guys? What happened here?
Yeah.
I'm sure that was a flag of Jamaica.
It sucks because the ump was probably looking at if the ball hit him, and he jumped to avoid the ball, but didn't touch the base.
I'm gonna say it's real tight and it's real hard to tell. I may have watched your stream from last week a few times, especially like the slow mo was a good call. He's trying to stab his foot back, man. It's one of those close calls.
Interesting. Close call.
Hey, John.
To expand, there's also not sufficient evidence, in my opinion, to issue a suspension to any team in this tournament. So I want you to take that into account too.
We'll have to send you a clip of Chump consistently running me over.
Yeah, tell that to Ian's face after he got elbowed that 2 times.
Hey guys, real quick, can we do a quick commercial break pause real quick for Discount Depot? All your Discount Depot supplies.
Go ahead, finish the pitch.
Well, I'm trying to figure out how to turn the camera around so you can see everything, but oh, here we go. Oh, here's just a little bit of sample.
No, we're seeing your face. It's your face.
Oh. Oh no.
I feel like this is just going to be the garage from Fast and the Furious.
There we go. Now we got it.
Next week will be
right, pitching it.
more in tune.
Doing a walkthrough of his.
This looks like we're in your garage and you're hoarding shit.
MTV Cribs.
Yeah, right.
Everything's discounted at 50 cents a piece.
Well,
Is that my damn ottoman?
I was gonna bring up something else. Now I can't remember.
Yeah, I was gonna ask John. Can you have subs for your base runners or no?
I don't think it's ever come up. You talking about like a pinch runner?
Yeah, because I thought we had it in the last summer. I thought, but I can't remember.
I think we just did like a
The last
injury
person.
substitution.
Gotcha.
Other than that, it's just rotation. But we
Yeah.
play with a 5-man roster now, or at least most teams do. So something to consider.
Can you elaborate on why Chunk is so bad at hitting the ball?
I would love to. You see, when you're that physically strong and that just blindingly fast.
Wait, when you say
something's gotta
strong,
go.
I need numbers. What are his PRs?
All right, so think 2000s Blitz Jets, right? It's all 99s except for their
Mother
special
of
teams.
God.
Are we gonna have drug tests next year? I also want to know that.
No, not at this juncture in time.
Okay, not in the budget.
Prices would have to go up significantly.
Oh, I remember what I wanted to bring up. Can we get a better ump next year? Like someone who's like into it and like gets the game and the gig and
Someone
like,
who's on your payroll.
yeah, and
Yeah,
who's
we put
drunk
Ren.
who's drunk
Ren
after
can't do
game
much. We
2.
put him back there.
I
Ryan's
think
not gonna ump.
I think he did great as far as
I got it.
officiating went. I mean, he was on it.
I don't know.
You mean, hey, get your calls out of here.
He did miss that leap over first base.
That's
I
also
mean-
a tough position where he's at too, though. You know,
Yeah.
he was way over by the plate.
It's
And,
a
you know,
real
he
tough
probably
call.
didn't see. Yeah, he didn't see Chunk jump 18 feet over the bag.
He just got the glare off of my creamy white thighs.
That'll get you every time, though.
Yeah, that is distracting. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
because other than that Chunk call, there was really nothing. He didn't do. He had good calls. Are you talking about someone that's just over the top as far as strike?
yeah, I want like a
and
character.
stuff like that?
I want a character as ump. Like we
You-
could
you
even
wanna-
each pitch in like $5 or $10 each to make it
Is
work.
it-
Yeah, because his umping was good. It was just one missed call, but we blew that call way up just because they were playing the tropics. We just made it bigger than it probably should have been.
Hey, you know what? The Tropics have only lost like 4 games in their career. Okay.
Are they all championship games?
Yeah, they're all
Yeah,
the ones
pretty
that
much.
matter.
Nice call, LeBron.
4 games like the Bills. Damn.
Yeah, I know.
Y'all are the Bills of Wiffle.
Dude, and I looked at baseball stats. And I'm like, all right, who Yankees have made the most appearances, have the most wins. Dodgers have the most World Series losses. So,
Yeah, but they won a few.
you know, got that going for us.
Yeah, you'll get one eventually.
Yeah, when we're like 50. Are we?
Hey,
So
Win's a win.
are we gonna have it at Chunk's house again, or are we gonna get it on an actual field like the first time or last year?
So this tournament had a slightly different format as far as keeping it small, going round robin style, no bracket, kind of an experiment in it. The Classic is probably going to be a 2 or a 3 pool tournament
Ooh.
with 8 to 12 teams.
Mm-hmm.
The trick is time is the enemy. Nobody wants to do a 2-day tournament.
Well, if they're
But
not committed.
the Classic will be at a park again.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only place Nick likes to hit his home runs at parks.
Yeah, where everybody can see.
Now, there was talk from some of the teams specifically about the Classic about raising the back fence height, which, again, it's a financial issue. Ideally, yeah, I'd like to have a 4-foot fence, a 5-foot fence, something high like that. But the silt fences, they get the job done
Yeah.
for what's needed at the time.
Yeah, it wasn't like it was a huge home run fest or anything at the park.
Yeah. And I like the idea people can leap over the fence to snag home runs. That'd also be cool.
The keys to increase the presentation of it all, right?
Yeah, see-
you want to see the hero moves.
John, you're worried about technicalities. I'm trying to get eyeballs out here. You know what I mean?
What are you talking about? Ian almost died on those rock piles.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, you guys all signed liability waivers. I have them on file.
Yeah, I
What's
can't
fun-
believe you made it.
As soon as I tripped over those, the next game Daryl lifts up the rock. I'm like, "Are you serious? Like, this was an option?"
It was a pebble, guys. It was no bigger than a penguin would give.
And when you get a chunk to cut down that stump going to first base too.
I wiped out on that too. I hit the ground like 5 times.
Yeah, there's one over there, and there's one coming down
Yeah.
the third base line.
You guys
I
went
hit
there.
that one too. Busted.
We
it.
had one at home plate for the first, I don't know, 2 times we did stuff over there. And the one at home plate was a nightmare. That one was a monster.
Oh, when the dude hit the fence?
Y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, there
Rin.
you go.
All right, let it out.
Yeah.
What do you got, Rin? Let it out.
You're saying shit. Nobody's been answering.
I text you 100 times telling you no one can hear you.
Yeah, I just read it.
All right, guys. Well, that was a good podcast.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, guys, for having me.
Yeah.
Oh, John, did you happen to see a ball maybe roll fair?
No.
If not, it didn't happen. I was just wondering with all those,
No.
you know,
yeah.
the little bit.
You know, I'm getting every 6th word you're saying, bud.
Yeah. you
Wait,
broke up
once a
little bit,
ball
Red.
once a ball goes foul, it's foul, right? It can't roll back.
No,
in.
it can roll back fair.
Yeah, that's why when it's foul, you
We
smack it.
consistently-
Is it like that in baseball or just wiffle?
It's like in baseball. It roll like in softball. it
Yeah.
roll-
Oh, that was another thing. All right, remembered. Sorry. Yeah, so we've consistently played like once it's foul, because the odds of it rolling back on that grass, it's just going to slow the game down.
But it did.
No, Ryan, that benefited us.
Yeah, once it's foul, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
once it's foul, it's foul.
Yeah, so it was foul.
Yeah, he's
Um,
saying he doesn't want to have to wait for every ball to stop rolling to go to
Right.
the next pitch.
Yeah.
Right. So once again,
yeah.
we're right. We're right by the rules, as always.
You guys brought up a point of like other wiffle ball leagues and stuff like that. There's a few that we've stolen from, for lack of a better term.
Borrowed.
But like true OG wiffle ball, there is no base running. There's no pegs, none of that. This is like backyard rules that we play.
I like the pegging. The
Stuff from
pegging's good.
stickball then.
Yeah, they play like there's a first base line, a second or a single, a double, and a triple line, and then a home run line. You've got a pitcher and 2 fielders, and it's played on a like a 75-degree field or something like that. Whereas we play at a true 89 degrees.
So,
we
yeah, I
didn't
like
do
this
the
way
measuring
better.
well.
I like the base running aspect.
Yeah.
Throwing in the pegs and
I
stuff.
think I'd almost be down for pegging bases too. I don't really see how that come into actual play, but
Old stickball rules.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd certainly be something to entertain.
Can't we
It's
set
been
up a stickball
entertained and
tournament?
it's
John?
trust me, we have a chair just for it.
Yeah.
Chair and a bucket.
Bucket plays third, chairs plays first.
I like, dude, stickball is so legit.
You thought Hammond was a Gold Glover? You haven't seen these guys.
Imagine if we set up like when there's the bigger tournament and it's at the park and they're like, why are y'all putting a random chair and a bucket in every field? Like, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
This is part of the game.
The fact that they don't match at all. It's just like a kitchen dinner table chair.
It was basically we grabbed a painter's
chair.
bucket from Home Depot and a just basically like a lawn chair,
Yeah.
and we stuck
Wasn't
them
a
at
lawn
first and
chair.
third because we didn't have enough
Shower chair.
people.
It was like a handicapped shower chair.
Oh, it was a handicapped shower chair.
Yeah, I think we use both.
That makes it even better.
Jesus.
Oh
But,
man.
but the lawn chair had a greater. He was way better at catching the ball.
Bigger radius.
Yeah.
And nothing
Yuli
second,
Gullier.
right?
Definitely gonna need the waivers if we put those bad boys in there.
John, since this tournament, from some posts on Facebook, now we have a bunch of our friends talking a lot of shit wanting to join.
Who has Facebook these
Yeah.
days?
I do. So does Kenny.
Well, yeah.
We want them to join though.
Yeah, so it's
Have them email like I've never been more disappointed about something becoming more popular than wiffle ball, mostly because I'm in charge of it.
yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, have them shoot a quick email to nassaubaytropics@gmail.com.
Just one more thing about the chair. The runner can slap the chair over, and that automatically says if the ball hit it or not.
You are
So-
aware
Yeah.
we're not going to end up implementing a chair.
So if they slap the runner, or if the runner slaps the chair, who's going to push Ian or Kenny over?
Yeah, this is another thing that
Typical
just goes.
tropics.
John was willing to gloss over this fact that Chunk is running over people multiple times. No
I got
reprimands.
his
blew
boots,
up by
they're not-
orange.
Look, I
His
can't
boots
help
aren't regulation.
that our opponents don't have leg strength.
Look.
Well,
they're-
we're blindsided, right? We
they're-
don't expect a cheap shot.
Ian,
Well, I
Ian,
didn't land
Ian,
on my ass. That was Ian.
Ian, let me get this out. They're clearly blood doping. They're ahead of the game. I mean, look at them. Look like chiseled Greek gods. Until they run into
Don't talk about me and Chunk like that.
Can we work in a squad off into the playoffs or into a tie? Hammond's
You
been
might as
calling
well
for
because
it.
he's really pushing this. Yeah.
Dude, I got sunburn just from practicing. Jesus Christ.
There you go with that word again. Practice. Practice. Y'all talking about practice?
Dude, you
I
want
was
to
there.
Not a game. No,
Our
not a
practice
game.
80% trying to hit the strike zone, so we get about a few good hits.
Hey, just make your pitches look like they're going to hit the strike zone. And then just
Maybe
paint one in every once in a while.
Yeah, Ian did throw a sick knuckler, which then led to the rest of the day of him trying to do it again.
maybe to appease Nick, just one person from each team needs to be able to squat the entire national anthem, and then you're allowed to play the game. Just continuous squats during the national anthem.
I could maybe compromise with
I
that.
don't want that to be confused with taking a knee and then wiffle ball gets all political and nobody watches it anymore.
We'll get eyeballs though.
Hey,
You
we're
are-
not losing, 2 viewers or half your fan base to people taking squats during the national anthem, okay?
Two
It's either
viewers
gonna-
and half our fan base is the same thing.
Got a double or cut in half. You don't know.
That was a nasty pitch right
Team was gonna kneel.
You're watching the stream.
Yeah.
there.
John, is the Tropics going to add any other players to the roster? I think you guys need an upgrade.
They're looking in the free agent pool.
I mean, we've entertained that. We've always been a quartet, a foursome, if you will. Which game is this?
I think the very first
one, I think. First or second one.
John, I've heard rumors of Gerald having a secret pitch that he was too scared to unveil against NWO because we would have crushed it over the fence. Is this true?
It's too risky, but watch this. I think this is the at bat. No, it's a different batter.
Hey, which one was your bro, John?
He was kind of just struck out.
So not the big guy on the Squatches.
No.
He just struck out, is that what you said?
Pitched for him the first game. That's him.
Wait, that's him hitting?
He did strike out.
Yeah. He will let you know he is a football player, not a baseball player.
Oh, well, I'm a rugby player
but
masquerading as a wiffle ball player anyways. That's
We-
not,
yeah,
we-
this
I
is
no
appreciate
excuse.
him.
this is the guy that is he your younger brother?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he was talking to Wright about he went to school with Wright's younger brother.
See,
Okay.
we did dabble in flag football, and Daryl also lost every championship.
I mean, at this point, I don't want to hurt my own team, but it's kind of Daryl's MO.
Yeah, I'm talked to Got it. He's tried to play in different leagues. I mean, I love Daryl. Most honest guy I know.
Burden, has
Chunk-
the Sebeski brothers told you about that story?
Which story is that?
When we beat him in football?
You know, I don't think he has.
Of course not.
He buried it deep down in his memory. It's gone.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you guys told it about 3 times at the tournament, though.
As long as you've heard it.
Try 7.
Yeah, if we
It
only
was like
heard
even
3,
I'm tired of hearing of it.
yeah, you clearly weren't listening, John. We told that story about 30 times.
Hey, since the game happened, about at least 7 times per day.
But at least the kid that showed up to watch, he knows about it too. So
Yeah.
He started his own YouTube
He
channel.
needs
just
to know
trying-
the lore.
Yeah, it's gonna be funny when Orange starts a YouTube channel, and then first of all, the Best Buds Club, great name for a YouTube channel.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah, but how would you abbreviate it? I mean, it's just.
Hey, you're getting more clicks there.
oh
mean-
yeah, your viewers skyrocket after that.
I mean, what 4-year-old isn't gonna want to know what the Best Buds Club is?
Brandon, fix your camera. All we see is like the bottom half of your face.
Oh fuck! I had so much shit going on. I don't think you can see me and hear me.
Yeah, he's got the audio working. Let's just
Yeah,
take the win.
take it.
Baby steps. Baby
Dude.
steps.
Mic, headset, all that shit didn't work.
Why does Dean bat one-handed?
Yeah,
He's inspired by Magilla Gorilla.
Who?
He's a gorilla.
And no, he actually learned to
Solid
bat
name drop.
from
I like
playing
it.
Mario Golf, and he only played as Donkey Kong. And Donkey Kong only golfs with one hand, so he just thought that's how it's done.
but does Donkey Kong ever make contact?
If that's not the true story, that's the story he should stick with.
Donkey Kong doesn't make contact often, but when he does.
Yeah. Hey, that's another thing we were talking about today. Nick, was it you or Kenny that Dean hit a one-handed homer off of?
Not me.
Nah, it wasn't me. The only person that's hit a home run is John on me.
Is
Hammond?
this last year or this year?
You,
I don't even remember.
did I get the grand salami off you?
Yeah, I think so.
Punch my ticket to Grand Slam Club. What's up, Nick? How you doing?
What up, dog?
Oh wow!
Hey, we're meeting for tea on Saturday at noon.
We're
If you want to
meeting
join.
once a month.
Don't forget, I think y'all
At
have
the Chili's.
a guy from a Bay City Owl also joined the club, right? This tournament.
Yeah, Bay City Owl join the club.
Just go to
I've
IHOP
actually been.
Grand Slam.
That's Denny's, bro.
Yeah, Denny's Grand Slam. That's funny.
Also,
Go
it
to
has
Waffle House and get them to make it.
Hammond's home run entered orbit yet? Has it re-entered the atmosphere?
It passed Albert Pujols last I checked.
It took down a Chinese air balloon.
Up there with
Yeah. That really wasn't an F-18 that shot that thing down. It was Hammond's home run.
Hammond's home run over North Carolina.
It was so
Or
funny
South
there watching
Carolina.
it. There's some kind of white object approaching the balloon at high velocity.
the
Got
Chinese.
wicked movement on it.
And it's got 20 viewers on YouTube paying attention.
Yeah.
What this new weapon is.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Hey,
Ian,
this
if
guy,
you could make a video that does that, that'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be
this
hilarious.
guy batting right now, John, is he left or right-handed?
He's a
It's
switch hitter. That's my cousin Dave.
Yeah.
He should be batting left-handed every time with that short porch.
What's with you having all these family members in the tournament? I'm getting
Yeah,
suspicious.
it's cool that you banished your whole family to a different team.
Hey, they for some reason did not want to play with me. I've asked my cousin Dave there to play. I can't remember, like 4 times now. And what did you do? He signs up with my brother's team.
It's the Zaveskis. It's not you.
It's the Veskies, yeah. Hold you down, John.
Has Chunk recovered yet?
I mean, he's still licking his wounds, I'm pretty sure, but he'll be all right.
Is he still?
I hope he's watching
2 dozen
this.
beers can't fix.
You can just see Chunk, like, Jillian wakes up at like 3 a.m. and he's in the backyard just looking at the dirt. Like, what the fuck happened?
He's just sitting on the mound, just passed
Yeah.
out drunk.
Just in his under. His boxers
He's like-
and his boots, just sitting out in
like-
the rain.
Just reliving the play where he robbed Nick. She's like, what are you doing? He's just like,
He's in that one
Anytime
area. He keeps diving.
Dude, the Tough Luck Award has to go to Nick.
God.
Chunk robbing that thing and then getting a walk-off.
Dude,
Which what
that's
if
the
you watch
thing.
the walk-off home run, it's like a foot high. And he
Yeah.
hits it out.
Yeah.
I'm on a redemption arc.
Last classic in the championship,
Oh God.
somebody like just gets every piece of it, right? This thing's going to the moon. Chunk like plants, turns, and pivot, like just goes for it. Full speed, watching the ball, jumps, looks over, sees the fence, somehow catches the ball, slams at the top of the fence, and just drops to the ground with the ball in his hand. Fantastic play.
He pulled a Carlos Beltran?
Gold Glove outfielder.
Yes.
Carlos Beltran-esque. Well, I don't want to talk too highly of Chunk because he's listening and we don't want to give him too much credit.
For real, he's making some sweet snags. That's probably how
We
he's still on the
need,
team.
Daryl's
You need to.
combine Eskies into one player. MVP.
Nah, they still be average.
They don't wear the
It's
uniform.
just the worst parts of them are what gets shined out.
Exactly.
You guys
They are
should
top notch
talk to
of
the
the average
captain.
players.
Have every captain's viewpoint.
How many captains are? Can we all be captains?
Like everybody in the league be
Just
a
so-
captain.
Yeah, just so
Or
we
no,
can
we just
politic
have
really
5
hard at the meetings.
Yeah, we have 5 co-captains.
You get one captain and a second.
Pentagon.
What about
There's a duel.
lieutenants and majors and stuff like that?
You can call yourself the I don't know, Daisy Rainbow Club for all I care.
Lieutenants and captains?
You get one captain at the meeting and
Sergeants?
one second.
Really weird that you knew the Daisy Club was almost their team name.
Yeah, how did you know that's a top secret organization, the Daisy Rainbow Club? That's not supposed to be out there.
I mean,
Now we have
obviously
30.
there's a leak somewhere in your organization, and I'm not going to be the one.
We
to
got
say
a
that.
mole.
I'll
That's
talk to my
obviously right.
lieutenants. I'll
That's
talk to my
obviously
lieutenants
right.
and majors.
I would like
Hey.
to take a moment to thank our sponsors for tonight. Avera 360 IT.
Yeah, First Century. I told them we'd sponsor the next one. $100 only cost me about 60 after taxes, because I'll just say it's a sponsorship for marketing, and because I'm not trying to do any work that John does, but I'd rather just throw $100 at it.
So we
Fixing Chunk's lawn.
Ryan, those are stump.
we're gonna get a sticker made and put on the back of the strike zone there, so that you get a sponsorship.
Oh, that's
You
a
know,
good
you
idea.
get
actually.
shouted out.
You know.
Yeah, we talked about how funny you can put sponsors on Chunk's fence as well.
Yeah, that'd be actually be hilarious. Every inch that's possible, just covered up. Are we gonna get ring girls next year? That's also another question.
Next tournament, have a big picture.
Have them walk like first inning and just walk the bases.
I honestly thought about hiring a couple girls for just like 30 minutes, just to walk with me whenever I walk up.
Nothing crazy, just classy ladies, you know.
Yeah,
I came
what
in
is?
at the perfect time. We hiring them for 30 minutes? I got a couple people. Or we can go to Gilbert. Gilbert's probably got some people.
Okay, we're talking about different kinds of ladies now.
yeah.
You're talking about ladies of the night.
I'm talking
Ladies of
about
the
like
evening.
Instagram ladies.
Gilbert knows where to find them.
Right.
Yeah,
I would
I think
assume
it's
you
really-
only hired like women in bikinis to work your warehouse there.
Your
I need 'em to
garage.
work-
Where's the what's the issue?
Yeah, we're gonna have to shell out some money.
Wright's going with the Blair Witch Project feel.
I know.
Yep,
Yep.
my bad. Well, are y'all almost done or what? Or what are y'all talking about?
Yeah, I think we're about to wrap it up.
Alrighty.
Ryan, do you have
Any more
anything else?
questions, things to put on the punch list, or something you want to see?
Yeah, we need to get an umpire that's not going to quit.
Right. We've already gone through this.
Oh, we need to go back through it.
Look at that, Justin.
What's he doing? Is he stretching out the? You can't. That's a welded backstop, sir. You can't make that work.
No, he's trying to put a sticker on it. He was trying to get his sponsorship on there.
Look at
Who is
Kenny, dude. Kenny's got the fucking setup. Look at that. All right. Well, this podcast is brought to you by Discount Depot. You can find me on eBay.
Welcome to Discount Depot, where you can buy your shit back.
What about
There's some stuff.
it's coming
you
soon,
need?
right?
What you say?
True Mate's coming soon.
Yeah, Discount Depot. I gotta sell a lot more of Discount Depot, and then True Mates Part 2.
You should hold a tournament where everybody's on shrooms. Brought to you by True Mates.
That would be a fucking competitive ass fucking.
Yeah. Would be
Unfortunately,
one.
to each their own. I will not be partaking.
Yes, you will.
The waiver is gonna get like 6 pages longer.
You won't know it.
In your system. All right, boys. Sorry.
All right.
That's all right. Anybody else got any last words?
It's been real. It's been fun. It ain't been real fun.
That's
Yep.
about right.
Appreciate the Maverick jacket, Ren. I like it.
It is kind of mavericky. I love it.
Oh gosh, that's
It's
too
not-
high praise.
It's not bad.
If I was on the team, I would have already had a patch that said the winner of the cold whatever. I told
Yeah,
Ian
the Clash of the
Bro,
Cold. Yeah,
yeah,
you told
we
me
need
to put
jackets
one on
with
my
patches.
jacket to sew a patch on.
For
Oh
real.
yeah, I was gonna ask, when do we get our trophy?
That is a good
Oh,
Yeah.
there we go.
If I ever finish it, I guess. I don't
Is
know.
trophy coming soon?
I'll see what I can do.
If
No, not
I
for
want
us.
that
Like in the
chalice
future.
back.
Like in the
Check them
future.
out.
Like for future tournaments. Not for us.
just have every
Oh,
team
yeah. No.
pick.
John, if not, I want that chalice back.
The chalice is going on the trophy. Trophy's just not done yet.
Some
Are
kind
you
of
gonna do
plaque
it
on or
NH
something.
NHL style, where each time you just update it with a new little thing on it that says like
Yes.
winner of this
New
year, winner of
placard.
this year.
Not on this one, but that's what you got on the classic.
All right.
You and
We
the
just need
classic,
to.
where it's at.
We need to have like 5 of the little beer bongs on each side, so everyone can drink out of it at the same time.
Oh yeah, like the winners.
Just little funnels.
Yeah.
Basically a drinking type of hookah.
Yeah, we'll make it a beer luge.
This is a post-COVID world we're living in, okay? Everybody
Yeah.
get the jab and just drink out of the same cup like an adult.
Kenny,
Simple.
even your practice swings are hacks? Like hacking, chopping down?
Kenny knows what he's doing.
Oh, yeah.
Practice like you play.
Exactly. He
Right.
knows what he's.
Just hack a Jawea.
Whatever works, works.
It did
Yep.
work.
You ain't getting no pop up from Kenny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I ain't
get
giving
skinny
that- I ain't
out.
giving that easy out.
Hey Hammond, have you played shortstop in softball or something? Because
no.
We're looking at second base.
He's like, fuck
Over
that
there.
big ass ball coming at me.
Like I see you catch it, and I'm like, this guy didn't even know someone's at second. He's just, whoop.
That's
Yeah.
instinct. You
He's
can't
just
teach
ready for the
instinct.
assist. That's pretty much what it is. He's used to that.
yeah.
full,
Being the
full time.
chair at second, so I mean, you can't really auto throw. The chair at first though is a good idea because you slap it, can't get out. You beat the throw. Dude, I'm not even joking. That worked perfectly.
Well, I mean, it was a good. It did eliminate umpire calls because if you didn't slap the chair over, and the chair got hit, you were out. But I don't think you're going to implement that into wiffle ball.
Why not?
You really want Chunk picking up a chair and throwing it at you?
Why don't we just put turnbuckles up while we're at it?
Hey, we should have
Now, see,
turnbuckles the way
that's
Chunk
an
is
idea.
just running over people.
Yeah, I should have went and got that black spray paint from in there and spray painted Chunk when he was laying down. Branded him NWO.
Question: if we have to
Kenny, I
sign
could have
like,
swore you had a.
Oh, I probably did get one. I ain't gonna lie.
if we have to sign liability waivers, does the league provide any kind of insurance?
No,
Okay. Just wanted
Well,
to be sure.
technically, Chunk's homeowner's insurance
Ooh, that's
was
right.
on the line.
I hope you got liability.
Nick, I think the point of a waiver is to waive off all of the credibility. Like John has no liability.
Yeah, but you can't purposely hurt someone. If you hurt yourself, the waiver's fine.
Purposely
If
different.
they come and hurt me and I wasn't doing anything wrong, someone's got to be held responsible.
Let's just sue Chunk. I think that's the whole point of this thing. If we close it now, we'll just all file lawsuits against Chunk.
That's what we're trying to get at. Can we sue Chunk, John?
I mean, it's a free country. It's not going to hold up.
Nice.
Won't hold the water.
We could do it though.
John, you're not going to give him a.
That wasn't our question, was it? Would it hold up? Can we sue him? Can we get this in court?
I don't want any character witnesses.
Look, Judge Judy ain't going to give you shit.
That's fair.
Carol might take our side, so that's good.
There was a strong chance that me and Nick pulled our hamstrings at the exact same time in that game.
Dude, yeah, my like right under my butt where my hammy meets my butt, it's still pretty tight. I'm not gonna lie.
Guys,
I should rest.
Out of this whole thing, is Kenny the only one who hasn't done something injury-wise? Like I've torn an ACL.
I might have blew out my knee. I don't know yet.
Torn Achilles.
I've never had a
Nick,
bad.
I feel
I've never had a really bad
every
injury.
play.
Hey, guys, but you
Yeah.
got to drink out of the chalice, okay?
That's true.
Oh, are there healing properties?
Heroes get remembered.
Is there really
Legends never
Hey,
die.
let me find that timestamp. I'll tell you where to go, Nick.
It's like the what's the fucking the chalice of whatever. It's
You thinking of Indiana Jones?
yeah, what's it called? The Holy Grail.
Yeah, the Holy Grail.
Oh shit.
Because I went and looked for my knee brace today. Was throwing Ian some heat. Second
Nope.
pitch. Felt a little.
You know, practicing again. Practice.
Well, it wasn't really practice because then after that I was like, yeah, I'm not testing his knee. I was lobbing him up, and he could not hit a lob to save his life.
Not true.
Well, it hit whipped.
We just
Thanks for the
practice
scouting
sweeping the
report.
leg.
Y'all
Sweep the
played
leg.
y'all played in tournaments, and y'all have a field. Anytime you're back there, that's practice.
Yeah, we
Sweep the
practice.
leg.
Look at this
That's the
field
only
y'all
thing we
guys have.
practice. We have the light up the eyes from Three Ninjas in the back. We take it down to tournaments.
Oh, fucking love the reference.
Oh shit!
I'm trying to find that timestamp.
Three Ninjas movies got kind of stupid. Didn't they make an adult version?
Ren, how dare you?
No,
First of all,
that's just the porn you watch. You probably stay away from those.
Oh,
It was called Three Ninjas Knuckle Up. What'd you expect?
Nick,
What?
Nick, go to 3 hours and 41 minutes.
What are we looking at here?
This might be where I blew my knee out.
look at his
Oh,
mouth
I
being
thought-
professional, Nick. You don't know what you're talking about.
We were watching that pitch where the guy turns around and looks at Daryl and he's like, "You're out."
Oh yeah,
What?
what's with all these like
What?
routes on the way to first? Obviously.
Oh, you're talking about the playoffs, Ren.
Oh.
Yeah.
Almost 5 hour.
Whenever Wright's batting in a minute.
Surprised Nick's battery didn't die.
Oh yeah, you can see Kenny kind of pull up there.
Nah, I wasn't there. It's in a second. When
Looks
I
like
go
you
to...
slipped though before you went to first.
Can we see Hammond go Ken Griffey Jr.?
What's
I got the time in a second. This is where I'm about to eat it, though. This is where...
On, I turn it on. Hammond goes yak, and then Ian draws a walk. And I was
We
like,
all
God.
ate it. I think we all ate it.
yeah,
Look at
there.
Kenny.
I told
Kenny
you.
crawled the whole way.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna ask, John. If anybody else has some highlights, it's really easy to clip them up and put them on there as a short, if they want any.
Where's Hammond?
I've reached out so far. I think two other teams, and me and one other team have looked at it. I'm still, reviewing play-by-plays. Got to get these batter stats down on paper,
I'm so
Y'all want some
juicy,
strikeouts
bro.
of Chunk?
Annie, where do we start? You can just click anywhere in that video and Chunk's
7
striking
hours,
out.
51 minutes.
Strikeout in which game?
Yeah, we noticed, and I think I shouted you out on the Bad Boys Wiffle episode 1, John. I was like, Daryl and John are their best hitters. Chunk and Dean were not showing up that game.
All we
Even
do is
though
get on base and then pray.
And you did have a sweet slide attempt. I'm not sure if you were actually safe when you smashed into the ground or not, because it just registered like on the Richter scale as hard as you hit that thing.
I got eaten by the ground a lot. There was one point I like slid to make a catch, and my knees stuck to the ground, but the top half of my body just kept going, and I wound up like face down at shortstop.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
It was an unforgiving field.
Yeah,
That was in the
field
championship
sucked.
game, right?
It was in the championship game.
I think I hit that one. I was running. I was like, man, I hope he don't get up, and he just kind of stayed there.
I was stuck in the ground. What do you want me to do?
No, that's exactly what I wanted you to do. Just stay there.
Did our lobbying for the playoff make us the most hated team and remove the Tropics from that mantle?
I mean, the whole thing, no offense, John, if you don't bat the bottom part of the inning, you're not going to have enough runs.
True.
So-
That's why we're going with runs allowed is in the contention.
Yeah.
So now we got to step up our defense, which, John, we clearly don't count the Tropics in our stats.
Yeah, I think the only one that we had a lot of runs against was whenever he blew up in the first game.
Yeah, we
against
had like
them.
one bad inning in terms of runs.
Yeah, and then
allowed.
Kenny came to the realization, just throw the ball down the middle, and they won't hit it.
Well, I wasn't throwing directly down the middle. There was
No, but you
still
told us, I think, in
movement.
game 2, you go, just lob it down the middle.
Yeah, throw
So,
strikes.
like, all the
yeah.
rest of the games.
I was throwing more fastballs than trying to do breaking pitches, because breaking pitches, they're just not going to hit the strike zone as easy.
Yeah, you should probably become a master fastball thrower before you're like, let me try a second pitch.
Oh, I got the
Well,
second pitches, but
Oh, Kenny's got
Yeah.
some filth.
Let me
let me tell you.
Yeah, that riser looks pretty crazy on camera. The slide, the submarine riser.
yeah,
We
Submarine.
need an ump. We need a character at ump because he'll also be by the camera. We need him to like
Yeah.
talk shit into the camera every so often. Like it would be fucking 100 times better.
Nick is torn right now between staying on the team and becoming the ump. I can
am.
tell.
I would
he
love
wants
to be
the
an
ump,
bro. I would.
He
love
wants to be
the
that
ump.
character in front of the camera, giving these crazy.
But I want
Did
the-
you see that?
But I want the glory more.
so we
You could just ump every game you're not playing.
I would do
But
it.
the
If you
ump is
guys
No, there's
let
already
me,
an
I
ump
would
there,
do it.
Ren.
Ump was good because he had to pay attention
I
to a
striked
whole
out
lot.
Hammond.
He had to call
Oh,
time, watch fair, foul, catch, throwing the guy out.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm wondering if a guy is faking between third and home, can the guy from first steal second?
Yeah.
wait one more time.
You're base
Like,
running, Ryan.
hey-
You can run till it's over unless Chunk yells time. Oh, there's
Well,
another one.
Nah, if you throw it at or home plate,
Home,
the base
yeah,
would be
home you
good.
can't go.
Oh, so there's
If it's the play at home, it's the dead ball.
no advance in the runners.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's if they try to peg home plate, Ren. If they try to peg you, then
Then it's
the
still
play
fair.
still goes.
You just yell like I was already 3/4 of the way till second, and Chunk's just like, ah, screw it, Bowles, go ahead and advance.
No, but Chunk called time. Chunk shouldn't have called time. There was no reason. He
Yeah,
called time
that
for
was
no
a
reason.
bad call on him.
Chunk can't stop a game just because he's Chunk.
That's like
Did it hit
calling.
the fence?
No,
it was over there in the by the shortstop.
Chunk just yells out time, and then Nick's like, I was
Yeah.
halfway there.
Like
Which
I can understand if it was in the
Which was a
pitcher
It's
bowl,
not
but
on
it
Nick
was
to
not
prove
in
that
the
he
pitcher
was.
can.
Yeah.
Nick shouldn't have to prove that he was. Chunk shouldn't have called time. Nick clearly wasn't. But
Yeah, I was like a third of the way at the most.
Chunk is gonna love this episode.
We only want to look at tape if it comes out in our favor.
no, you could look at this tape. Chunk calls time for no reason, and then Daryl gets mad at him, and then Chunk gets mad because Daryl got mad, and he's out there in outfield like pouting about it.
Kenny,
Hey,
Kenny
you-
texted me
you
or
don't
whatever.
talk
He was like,
about
"You
our
weren't even
team and
close."
They don't watch the other episode. We try to dial it down towards the end. But I mean, when you know Daryl and Chunk so long, you know they're just as competitive as us, and they know that we're just fucking around. I just don't think the other teams knew, because when I was watching the stream, I was like, man, these guys have got to be irritating people who don't know them. And I would be doing the exact same thing if I was there.
Oh yeah.
All right, I think
we'll tone it down a little.
much appreciated.
There's
Yeah.
no way
Yeah,
to be the
look.
Yeah,
competition.
Wright kind of screwed you there. He shouldn't have
Right.
took off.
Think about this.
I think
Steven-
familiarity
that's,
will be a little more forgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wright shouldn't have moved and got Ian out there.
What are we talking about, Kenny?
This play right here, Wright
Uh-huh.
screwed you.
What do you do?
We're talking about Dean tagging up on second, a foot and a half away from the base.
that was when Hammond snuck the ball into Dean or over to second. And he got him out, and then Dean looked down and realized he wasn't on the base, and he moves his foot real slow and sets it on the base. And we're like, did you really just try that? He like literally was like, we're like, seriously?
And he had that look
I
on
felt
his
so
face like,
bad. I'm
damn
like,
it.
Dallas, what was that? He's like, I fell on the bag.
You got to
Now,
get
here's the play right there. That's the controversial one.
though.
Look,
But-
yeah. What I find so
But
funny
Ri-
about this is I'm easily the slowest guy out there. And I'm arguing about how I was about to take second.
But keep going further back.
Creeping
No.
though. Nick's doing like the Ric Flair walk.
Really creeping.
Ian, were you out
Yeah, he's definitely
before
doing
that, or?
I was out, and then somebody pegged me, and they didn't actually.
Oh, okay.
and then
that's what
Chunk
happened.
yells to stop just because they pegged me, which makes no sense.
Which is
Hey.
hilarious.
Hang on,
Nick,
back it up.
going-
Did it, all right. I think it pegged you and went to the fence. You're on third.
I was running to third.
Yeah, Ian was running to third.
All right, so it hits you and it bounces to the fence.
God, it
Uh-huh.
looks like he's about to tear another ACL too when you slip.
Dude,
Look what he
God,
that
just
looks
did.
bad.
That one actually didn't hurt. And Wright almost slid the same way.
Man. This team and ACLs I just can't take anymore.
It was Achilles. Nick did it
Achilles,
right.
sorry.
Achilles.
Yeah, no, I got the
Yeah.
ACL. I got the
We're-
ACL.
We're 2 Achilles down, but good thing is Nick started eating meat, so he'll be even better the next tournament. He's
God,
back
his
on the.
ass is gonna be the size of a cow.
I'm gonna be like 250, just absolute Jordan Alvarezing everybody.
Nick's ass will
Yeah.
enter the room before he enters the room from now on.
Your ass is going to be so huge. I mean, you do torque from your legs, so as long
Well, it's
as
on the
Chunk
hits,
doesn't
maybe.
grab you might get good hits.
Nick's gonna be
Hey, we
batting
might
with the
actually
tree
hit
trunk.
that. Yeah, we might hit that water tower this time.
It should be
Yeah, right.
over.
Oh my god.
Nick's gonna be Mo.
Right down the pipe.
Y'all remember Mo Vaughn?
Yeah.
Mo Vaughn.
Yep.
There
Oh,
was
there's
John.
the face plant.
That was
Yeah,
your-
you're getting stuck to the earth.
I totally thought you were gonna get me too. Although you got me at home, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, this play's pretty close too.
Damn it.
That play at home, that sucks because
Maybe.
Oh, that's
I don't
another
know.
bad luck. Nick on the bad luck end of
Yeah, I know, right?
getting pegged running home.
knowing
Nah.
Nick next
Yeah.
There
time,
it is.
knowing Nick, he's going to have a first base like pylon cam. On
See, after I
first.
screwed up on that one, I went Alpo the next time.
Dude, it'd be hilarious to have a pylon cam.
Need a GoPro, Nick.
Yeah,
for-
if someone wants to give me their
Nick-
phone or something, or maybe actually I have some old phones, I might be able to do that.
How many phones can you tether together?
That's a good question. I'm sure I can get another one on there somehow. That'd be a good idea.
Look,
John-
if we're running the classic on 3 fields,
Yeah, that's gonna be
you
hard.
need to have a 3-field split.
Nice.
And then would we just like split the screens? It'd be cool if people could pick.
Yeah.
I don't know how
Like
to do that
that,
though.
you'll see.
Yeah, you'd be better off doing like 3 live streams like on Twitch,
Yeah.
and then you could do the group thing, and then.
Oh,
people
look at
could-
that power stance, man. He's dug in.
I'm probably about to strike him out here.
I'm seeing a little. I'm seeing on his
Almost
thighs though
angry.
that it's not his jean shorts aren't really that tight around the thighs.
Who's
Look a
bad?
little loose.
You gotta have room to breathe. Come on now.
Who's batting right now?
Chunk.
Oh,
You can tell by the tell by the anger.
Look
Yeah.
at him. Ah,
So I
we're
did
both,
I struck
They
him out
throw
twice
the
in
same.
game.
you know they're in the gym like, how do I get better at baseball? And the guy's like, just pull this machine. Jump. Nah, I'm just gonna go be a beast. Whiff.
Bink.
Oh,
Ah.
was that you, Kenny?
Yeah.
That's probably the most irritating thing that can happen to someone batting.
Oh, it is.
Ian threw, Ian,
Oh, I had quite a few of them.
I was like head high. He threw a knuckler and it bounced down. I was like, yeah, I would have never swung at that in a game.
Knucklers are the
I got
best.
someone on a knuckle in this tournament. I don't remember who it was, but it was nasty. But if you don't move that knuckleball, it's gone.
Yeah, it just gets
Sorry,
blasted.
It'll drop down like right at the last second and hit the top of the thing.
Here comes a submarine.
Kenny knows exactly when those pitches are going.
He's got to tell, guys. He's telegraphing the pitches.
Yeah, it's you're tipping your pitch on a submarine. Did Dallas just get hit?
No.
No.
Nope.
Let's not go crazy, Ren.
Okay, my bad.
I like how Dean puts his face right in front of the backstop.
I think this is the one. If I get a hit here, I almost go crashing into the cesspool in the back corner by right field.
Oh, the cesspool. Yeah, the piss corner.
Yeah, it was so
I
much
can't
piss.
believe no one fell into that.
It
I
was
was waiting
close.
for it.
Yeah, at least Chunk blasted me before the cesspool.
Yeah, apparently there's a lot of crashes, but I never heard of the cesspool yet. Did you trip, John?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. A lot of momentum, a lot of mass to the acceleration, or a lot of force to stop this bad boy.
Yeah.
Do we
You
get
know,
you
you
out
get
at
to that
second
certain
here?
point, you're like-
Is this where you dive?
Hey, if I get on base,
yeah.
I don't get out. Okay?
Play. Hammond makes the play at second right here.
I think this is where I dive, though.
Yeah, I think it is.
Look at this coverage, throw, catch. He's probably safe.
So, John, I heard all the teams only put in one Gold Glove consideration for Hammond, and then Chunk put it for himself.
Actually, they all voted for themselves.
Ren, if you thought any team was
25
voting for us,
players, 25 unique nominations for a Golden Glove. I don't know what they told you, Hambone, but they didn't vote for you.
Nick voted for himself on the bench in the championship game. He voted Gold Glove because he made that catch with the
Yeah, that was a sweet catch, all right?
Nick's gonna have a camera just in case something cool happens at on the like the dugout side.
Dude,
on the next time.
We could
We
definitely
cleared the
set up some
benches.
kind of picture-in-picture, though, I think, on one stream.
Yeah, there's definitely be a way to allow.
I mean,
I don't know
technically, I
about
think
on
I could do,
YouTube.
like, 2 picture-in-pictures in a main screen. It's just the 2 smaller ones would be really small, so they have to be, like, something very specific.
All right, so what if we got 3 cameras, put them on wired them to a computer screen, and then you just live stream the computer screen?
Because I would just live stream, it would just do what we did last time and live stream the same thing. I guess you could wire it to a computer.
Yeah, that's what he's saying, because live stream what's on your desktop.
Yeah, but what's the difference between just that and just live streaming what the phones are putting out?
Yeah. 6 one way.
Because I
half a
think Nick's
dozen
saying
the
you could
other.
get 3 different sources, but he doesn't know if you can
okay.
click. If you can click onto like to enlarge a screen.
Right, you wouldn't be interactive.
Yeah, I don't
it
think
would just be
I don't
3.
think you can on YouTube.
Yeah, I don't
Just
think so
stream
either.
3 different brackets at 3 separate streams.
Yeah,
Anyway.
that's what you would have to do.
So 3 streams on one YouTube. Yeah, I guess you could just do field 1, field 2, field 3 streams.
Or if you're just doing one field, you could have a first base camera, maybe a dugout camera if you can get Marcus to dress up like Dusty Baker.
Wow.
Oh,
But anyways, Ren,
Oh, that's why Kenny hurt himself.
people are gonna want to.
I got hurt earlier.
Oh,
People are gonna want to see their
Like
stuff.
when I
If we tell them
posted
they're
it
gonna
and
be on
crawled all the way
YouTube.
to second, that's whenever I got hurt.
Dude.
alright.
I don't know if Ian showed you, but those uniform ideas, legit. I told Nick, build a dream stuff.
We're not
Hold on,
changing
like-
and dressing up in the 1920s.
You got the little cap.
You go,
Ren just wants the
spandex
uniform.
pants and wrestling boots.
Yeah, we've already dug in too deep to NWO, Ren.
You're already gonna go Degeneration X, aren't you? Next loss. Switch
Well, if
it
we
up.
It's
yeah,
the only logical step.
yeah, we did
It-
speak about
uh,
Degeneration X next, but NWO won, so we got to defend.
Yeah, somebody's gonna turn heel.
We're already
turn
healed.
heel
You
in
gotta
the group that turn heel. That's next. That's meta.
Double heel.
someone joins the tropics, creates a
Oh,
The tension.
yeah.
Degeneration X. Degeneration Tropic.
Daryl would love this shirt. He would just put a big green X because he wanted one of the NWOs.
Yeah, when we walked in with the shirts, Daryl was like, "So NWO had a bunch of new members." I was like, "You want a shirt?" He's like, "Yeah."
Yeah. Should sell these.
How about that
online.
betrayal, John? How about that betrayal?
It's not a betrayal. He just wanted a shirt.
If we lose Daryl,
John's like, "Don't tease me with a good time."
the guy started every championship that's ever been in this league.
It goes back even farther than that, and
Hey.
I'm not pointing any fingers, but if there's a common factor,
It's Daryl.
Well, dude, why did he start at the end of the game? He got me on these sliders, and then and I think he gets Nick, and like a few up. Like he starts throwing these sliders.
man,
Why would
he's a late bloomer. What can I tell you?
Yeah, he should have been doing that the whole time.
I think that I don't know all the rules, but I think unless you're playing like high school kids, like Ian said, I think the same pitcher should be able to pitch every game. Because
No.
if you're
That's not
so
real
we did
baseball.
you're gonna do the not allowed a lot of runs, then you want your best pitcher out there.
But that's not realistic. I mean, I don't know how wiffle ball works, but like in baseball, you don't throw the same pitcher out every day.
Oh yeah, you're also
Yeah.
5 miles an hour, 100 pitches in wiffle ball. Are you?
Well, that's dumb then. Why don't we just go get Benino and then we just don't even field?
Or just get Johnny, and that way you don't be called.
You don't
such a-
even know if Johnny's good. And also, we'll put out the
Yeah.
challenge right now, Johnny Meza. You make a team, you're done.
Fools. Dude, no, he throws some pretty sick pitches accurately.
When's the last time you saw Johnny throw a wiffle ball? When he was 6?
About 6, 7, 8, 9 years ago.
Yeah, it was still probably pretty good.
93-mile-an-hour
Scrub.
splitter,
Scrub.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Johnny. Now Johnny is an absolute beast, but he can only pitch one time. No, not one time, but he can only pitch, and he can't pitch to start the next game, and he can't field all the positions. If it's
So he-
Johnny,
He could be a
And-
damn good. Well, Nathan's got short. What's the second hardest?
what are you talking about? Johnny's not on our team.
Man,
I'm
that was
just-
so close to getting me there.
Dallas would make an argument that first base is the hardest position.
Absolutely not.
Of course he would.
So you can't catch?
Especially if you can't catch. Poor guy.
Yeah, it's tricky when you got the runner coming at you, but other than that, it's definitely. I
Yeah,
would
we
say
did some
that
nice
left field.
plays at first. We never
Left
really
field would be
played
the
them.
easiest, and then it's like first base. Shortstop's clearly the hardest, and then first base is harder than left field. Left field's getting a bunch of pop flies.
You mean right field?
No, left.
Oh, the one where you can hit
Left
home?
field.
Yeah, I
Right
guess.
field's
where are
over
you
there by
talking?
the
Left
K
field?
cap.
Yeah, left field is the fence.
Yeah, you get more action, but you don't get any hard plays. Is what I'm saying.
You can
Like
tell that's a
difficult.
chunk.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But I mean, like first base, it's harder to like catch the ball and like tag first than it is to catch pop flies. I mean, you don't want like someone who sucks
that's
in left
true.
field.
Yeah, it's definitely harder to catch it on the run and try to step on a bag and not get hit in the face like Kenny did. But
John started free agent. wire.
I mean, that wind is no joke either, and a pop fly.
Yeah.
That ball is moving around like crazy.
It would be pretty sweet the next tournament to be able to tell everyone like all their games are going to be on YouTube, but we'd have to figure out at least 2 more cameras.
We need to
What
get a
type of cameras do
sponsor.
you run?
Well, just phones, anything.
I mean, we
Kenny's
got
hair just blows.
like that would plug right into a computer, but
I'm pretty sure I can get another phone source as long as I can get it on the Wi-Fi, and I can have it talk to my other phone to do a picture.
Well, this will be at a
picture.
park though, so we'll need cell data.
Oh, okay, at a park. Yeah, I don't know how. Yeah, I have to use one of y'all's
Someone
phones or
has
something.
a sweet ass hotspot.
Yeah.
Yeah, or something. I have to use one of y'all's phones.
Yeah, if someone has one of those hotspots, that'd be cool.
All right,
Or
boys.
just extender from the closest neighbor's house.
We could do that.
Oh wait, about the park.
Yeah, the park.
Set up an antenna.
Just
Trying to
run
find some kind of
700 feet of Ethernet cable.
Yeah. Sir, can we borrow your house real quick?
Yeah. Don't worry about the 6 repeaters that pop up on Wi-Fi.
Where's your router?
Is this a fiber optic connection?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not. Never mind.
Oh, that was the thing. Going into the very first game where we played each other, our strategy going into that game was to switch out pitchers. We weren't worried about you guys. We wanted Daryl to be able to start the second game.
Nick, timestamp and cut everything he just said.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, follow it up with Nathan cranking a homer. We weren't worried about you guys. It is just slow-mo, a couple highlights and make it look super badass. We weren't worried about you guys. Nick can do it. He knows put it in the background.
That's all good. Learned a lot from that first game.
Nick's intro. Texas.
You talk about the stream intro?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't run it this time.
I think I strike out Dean here too.
I think it's on your last video.
It's on the last one, not this one.
Him and Daryl are talking about what they're gonna do. Just
who's the last out?
You need to watch that one. It's all
someone popped up.
Yeah, I think it popped
Oh,
up.
and he put Emma in there. But besides that, a bunch of text.
About to strike out D.
Was Savetsky the last one? No.
No, I think it might have been Chunk.
You think Chuck destroyed all of his equipment after this?
I think he burned his house down.
You just see Chunk out there just like getting the little kids just out there training him. The one that wanted the autograph.
That kid was a huge wiffle ball fan.
Dude, did you see him when he was throwing?
Yeah, he was throwing pretty good.
He's throwing heat.
Humming him across plate.
Yeah, it was Chunk.
Got him with the riser.
Kitty's so excited through the balls.
Oh man, he gonna be a strong divot in that ground.
So this chair.
Oh my god.
I'm just fucking with you. It's a great.
You spent an hour and a half explaining how chairs work, guys.
It was actually a great idea when we used it, but probably not for an actual wiffle ball tournament. We were just doing it
so
for short
funny.
and we didn't want to chase the ball.
There goes Chunk doing the LeBron, just laying on the ground.
So dramatic.
Should have tagged him right there. Then went to the outfield and tagged it.
Chunk hating it. He's mad because he lost at his house, I think. It's the worst.
Yeah, you gotta wake up to that every day.
Right. Every day he goes outside, he thinks about it.
That's what I was saying. He's having those night terrors just out there at 3 a.m. swinging at like Chunk. Nobody's even pitching to you.
We forgot to sign the fence.
Oh yeah.
Well, at least when we do it in May, we do gain some daylight.
Yeah, that'll be good. I have it at 8:02 right now for that day.
He's already looking at celestial events to try to figure out how to capitalize on the most sunlight.
Look
But
at Nick
no,
walking
it's
over
not,
to the
but in
camera.
summer, the sun goes down later.
I believe there was a full red moon that night.
It's all based on the lunar calendar. I know we played it in a day, but keep them guessing.
He's gonna send the invite, and it's gonna have a date written in Mayan. He's gonna be like, figure it out, based on the Mayan calendar.
Like that stump is actually an old Mayan artifact. I found out. So game's void.
Someone get that
Yeah.
baby off the field.
You want to avoid the championship game? I'm okay with this.
No, the
Is there a second?
shit as well.
What?
Did you eat shit in the championship?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Chunk cheap shot at me at first base on an out.
Oh no,
Clean
that
play.
He also
Clean play.
took
It's
on
been
the
reviewed.
stump.
That one's not on camera, but it's not. You can't push like this on someone.
Yeah, he did go.
And
Especially
Chunk texts me that the first one on the next day, Chunk goes, "Yeah, that was a dirty play."
wow, John. What?
John was on the text too. John knows.
These dirty players.
I just think Chunk doesn't realize how humongous he is.
Can we also get their hookup with HGH?
Ask Daryl.
No, it's straight, just bull steroid.
They're drinking bull jizz.
You know it.
We're still gonna need that hookup.
Something's working.
I would say a wedge of lime really takes the bite out of it too.
Just chase it with twisted teas.
Yeah, so the reason
Why
we
do you
did
think the
that,
Twisted Teas were there?
so normally we get like somebody do the first pitch and everything. Didn't even cross my mind this time. Like it did at one point, and it was just like, this isn't important. Like I'll find someone. And then I was like, oh shit! Like night before, I'm like, no one's here to throw the first pitch. Shotgun start. All right.
Yeah.
It's not
the
kind of
play.
twisted T.
Next time, just get the fan that brought the first pitch.
It's all professional. Everyone's lined up doing the national anthem, which
Is
is
that on
followed
the-
up by everyone shotgunning twisted tees.
So
The
that's
American way.
Yeah,
That's-
if that's not America, I don't know what it is.
Are y'all singing now?
I need that clip. We were gonna try and get the Twisted Tea tour van out last year for the classic.
Yeah, it probably wasn't gonna work.
We need to get Red Bull as a sponsor.
Oh no, that only benefits Daryl. We
You-
need Twisted Tea as a sponsor.
Well, like, yeah, if
Hey,
we
you
could
throw
The
some
only
of that
contact
thing
I
there.
have doesn't
Okay.
work there anymore.
jump out of a plane and then into your positions, we'll sponsor you.
Yeah, someone skydive onto the field.
He misses the field, hits the fence for like that's a home run.
High diving onto the field.
That'd be legit.
Just jumps off a ladder. It's a
It's
4-foot
gonna-
ladder in the middle of the field.
Red-
We're
Red,
gonna have a
white.
drone drop an army, man.
You just kind of hit play and just hear like a jet.
We'll have 5 drones going over the field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the in game here is a jet flyby, but
Right.
they cost upwards of like $12,000.
Well, and
Well,
Nick
I was trying-
somehow needs to get a sky cam.
11,000.
Bird's eye
Sky
view.
cam.
Ian's got 100 now. Well, anything else, ladies?
No, I got nothing
so.
else. I think I've hit all the bases I wanted to with the commissioner. No pun intended.
Never touched home.
Nick,
God
100%.
damn it.
Never touched home.
I did touch it. I was just out.
Oh man. But I wish we could have shown that play where Chunk robbed you. Great hit, great robbery.
Yeah. We made a short of it if
It's
people want to see it.
Fine.
Yeah, we got like 10,000 combined views on our shorts of this
Yeah,
dumb
it's not
wiffle ball
bad,
tournament.
actually.
Like Chunk's catch should actually be higher than only like I think Hammond's homer has the same amount, and Hammond's homer was a late starter.
Yeah.
It had like 40 views one day, and the next day it's got like 1.5
You need to
thousand.
get the Grand Slam, man.
Is that? I mean, you got a timestamp. We'll put it up there.
I'll have him do some work.
All right, yeah. It's pretty easy for me to just do this on my phone. I just screen grab it and then throw it back up as a short.
All right, we ladies talk about shorts. I'm out.
Yeah, I gotta go to bed too. Sound like an old man.
He's got to
Good night, gentlemen. Thank you for having me.
All right.
Absolutely,
Bye,
John.
guys.
Thanks for coming on.
later, Hammond. Kenny.
See y'all.
Ciao, guys.
Bye, guys.